Hey, hello, church family. We wanted to just touch base with you, a little New Hope news around here, and we're making some progress on getting some things up and going here. So first, we want to say this: that leading up to this, we've had many conversations Nick and I have with each other, and then with church leadership and even appropriate community leaders. So this has included a lot of conversations and a lot of prayer and it's difficult, some of these decisions that we're having to make, but we are excited to begin meeting again starting Sunday, June 14th, and we're going to have services at 10:30 in the morning is what we're going to be working toward each week. And we feel like outdoor services at this time are our best option for gathering together.
And we always want to be, number one, good representatives of Jesus Christ and the gospel. And we want to be role models, not only to our congregation at New Hope Fellowship, but just to the surrounding community and our neighbors around New Hope Fellowship. So we just want to really make sure that we keep in mind that people are going to be watching us at these outdoor services, especially starting on June 14th. We don't say that out of fear, but just out of opportunity. So how we behave can be a witness or even a deterrent. And we, again, want to be good role models for each other and for the surrounding community. So the best way we can do that is just put others ahead of ourselves and just remember that it's not going to be business as usual. Some of the things we've come to enjoy at New Hope Fellowship, meeting inside, we'll have to be a little bit more careful. And we're going to go over that here with a few bullet points here in a second.
Yeah. So just so that everybody's on the same page, each week we're going to continue to put the sermon on YouTube. And so for those that maybe want or need to stay home, or in case we end up with inclement weather, it will always be there throughout the course of this summer. And then due to being in the elements with kids and weather and limited use of the facility and all of those things, we're really going to be working to limit this to about a 45-minute service. So you're not going to want to be 10 minutes late, just a heads up.
Yeah, correct. And talking about weather, since it's outside, that's one of the major things we have to contend with. We may have to, unfortunately, cancel some of the services due to weather. So in order to allow not only our worship team to prepare to get all the equipment out and to practice, but also you coming, we want to make sure that we give enough ample time and enough planning for people to know if they're going to be coming for Sunday or not. So Dan and I will make that call by Friday evening, and that will be based on the latest weather forecast. And we will make that call Friday evening. We'll post it on Facebook. We'll send out an email. It's not the perfect scenario by any means, but it's the best we can do right now.
Yeah, and then in terms of what you're comfortable with, we want everyone to know masks are more than welcome. We also recognize there's some people that shouldn't be wearing a mask for medical reasons, and so they're not required. And the bottom line is we're just going to need everyone to be respectful of each other on either side of that equation. I mean, if somebody wants to come in a bubble suit, that's up to them, and we need to just embrace it, right? So we're going to be kind of having to work with whatever we got.
Right. Let's talk about seating outside. So we're going to be in front of the church on the grass, so in front of the main doors of the church. And we just want to encourage everyone to bring their own lawn chairs and blankets for seating. You're welcome to sit in groups in your family and in your household. Remember, we're going to try to keep a 10-foot distance from other groups there, just because we will be singing for worship. And again, we want to just try to make sure we're in the best scenario to keep everyone safe. And remember, for the parking spots, especially in the close to the front double doors there, we want to make sure those are open for some of the people that either they're going to have to stay in their car, maybe with the windows open, or if they do need to get out, they don't have a long ways to walk on the uneven grass. We want to just be considerate to those people that we need to keep those parking spaces open. So again, there's many other places to park along the different streets, and we want to make sure we're leaving those prime spots open for people that really need it for some of the different needs.
Right. And so, I mean, like basically we'll be having church right out the front doors of the church. And so there's going to be all that lawn space. Now, one of the things that means is that there isn't going to be PowerPoint. And so we're going to be basically compiling worship lyrics and putting those in an email form to email to you on Friday evening or Saturday. And then you can either leave those on your phone and view them, or print those out on your own. We'll also probably post those song lyrics on Facebook, so you can find them that way as well. Just trying to make this accessible, but without creating a bunch of things we have to hand to people. So that's what we will be looking for you to do, is to either print that out or just view off of a device.
One of the things I know I'm going to have to make sure I do is before the service starts to use the restroom, and we want to encourage everyone else to do that. Unfortunately, we're going to try to keep the New Hope Fellowship building closed for restroom use. It just kind of creates a problem with some of the sanitizing guidelines they've given us and number of people in the building itself. So the church will be closed up from just use of bathrooms. So again, try to use the restroom before you come. And we're going to try to be very respectful and keep those services to about 45 minutes.
So the last thing we got to hit, and this is probably one of the hardest things, is regarding children. And we love our kids at New Hope. We love passing out suckers, and we love saying hi to them and doing children's ministry and all those normal things. But that has to change for right now. And so we're going to really need parents to stay with kids. So we can't have a situation where kids are just running and playing together and tackling each other. Again, we got to keep in mind that people are watching us. And so we know that's a really difficult request to make. You're going to have to talk through that with your kids, but they're going to have to stay right with parents or guardians at all times. And especially, for little kids, maybe strollers or pack and plays might be helpful. But whatever you need to do as parents, and hopefully we can make that all work and make the best of it, make the most of it, and enjoy being able to finally get together again. So that's the scoop, and we're gonna get those guidelines, kind of a manuscript of what we've just gone over, out to you via email and in probably on social media as well. But we just wanted to touch base with you and connect and start to lay that stuff out in front of you. And we can't wait to gather together and worship.
I'm so excited to be able to see everyone and to be able to come out on Sunday mornings again. That's going to be such a blessing. There will be some little kinks that we'll have to work out, all of us, and we're going to do it together. And again, we are going to honor the Lord, and we are going to worship him with all of our hearts starting on June 14th at 10:30 a.m.
Awesome. We'll see you all there. God bless.